here.
Gotta watch out. Gotta stay in the spirit.
You know what?
Come, we all know.
Okay, we the Hebrew Israelite. We come out here week in, week out, the proper side down for America. But before I get started, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim,
Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakadash.
Double honor to the apostle, great millstone for teaching this 100% truth. Officer Shalom. We're out here for the so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, telling them they not black, they're not Hispanic, they're not Native American. They are the Israelite. But we're out here for the 144,000, you know, and wake them up and bring them back to the marriage. You know, just like I always say, you know, we're not out here for every goddamn body. You know, we're not out here for all goddamn races. We're not out here for all the nations. We're out here for the Israelite and Israelite only. That's why people get it confused. They got other camps saying that everybody can make it. See that out?
Yeah. It's a bunch of junk going on. Yeah. Bunch of
lying going on. That's a lie.
Yeah, just wicked, it's twisted, you know, doctrine. And the Lord said the two pillars. You know, when you read about the two pillars, it's judgment and doctrine. So you need sound doctrine to execute judgment.
That's right.
You know, if you're gonna be all over the place, it said don't be with a man who's given to change. You know.
That's right.
Him and his truth, you was taught the truth. You teach what you was taught.
You see the other camp bought 40 acres. What's the man? They bought 40 acres, man. Yep. They trying to build this goddamn place up. I won't say no name, you know, give them some crop. But anyway, they got another camp. They just bought 40 acres. That's going off, man. This place is finna be destroyed. This place finna burn.
Yeah.
Why you wasting your money up and you know, buying something that you don't really supposed to, but they going off in the goddamn way. That's why they doing wicked stuff, man. They going off. You know, ain't no wrong. You got something, and you know you got a house, or you got a 2-bedroom apartment, 1-bedroom apartment, a place. You know, you be content with what you got. You got a car, can get from A to Z. You know, it's good. But our people is goddamn destroyed, man. Their places down there burning up already, and they want to build this goddamn place up, man. See, that's part of the 2/3, man. See, part of the 2/3 gotta go. We always say that, man. We're not out here for every goddamn body. We're out here for the elect, to wake them up, and build them back to the marriage, man. Because this is not for every goddamn body. Our people bug the hell out, man. Our people ain't know what's going on. This place in the uproar, man. People losing thousands and thousands of jobs by the day, ox. I mean, this place, and they finna close. They finna close a lot of stores, man. They said Walmart, you know, they already done closed Rite Aid, and they finna close. You know, a lot of you goddamn stores finna close, man. They closing. You know, and then our people is out here like a deer in the headlight. They don't know what's going on, man. We're out here trying to wake up our people, tell them to come back to the law, statutes, commandment. Now this place is wicked, man. What they do? Oh, hell no, I'll go buy me a brand new car. I'll go buy me a house because, you know, I'm living 20 more years. I'm going to be sitting like this at 20. Our people so goddamn stupid, man. It's a damn shame, man. Damn. That's why he called them Sodom's children. Because they very goddamn stupid, our people, man. Our people bug the hell off, man. I can't stand 2/3, man. I can't stand 2/3. I'm going like, damn, that goddamn day in hell, man. This is hell. See, people don't know. People think hell like, you know, like you burning the fire or something. No, hell is a condition. You know, and the Israelites be in a bad condition. You know, we at the bottom. We don't got the goddamn thing. And our people, they don't know this, man. You know, like I say, you know, ain't nothing wrong with, you know, you got something, you get something sorry though. You know, just be content with what you got. You know, happy. You know, and our people destroy for the lack of knowledge because they don't got knowledge. And this knowledge, this Bible, like I always said, and our people do not want to hear the Bible, man. They don't want to hear the Bible. You know, just like when I be talking to people, and next thing you know, I'll bring up like the Bible. They like ask me why I bring up the Bible all the time. Because hey, is you really talking about the Bible? I don't, you know, I really don't got too much to say. I'll shoot you for a minute or two, but goddamn, you wicked as hell when you get to talk about some well dog stuff, man. I get to tell me, hey, the Bible don't say that. The Bible says this and that, this and that. They don't want to hear it though, you know. But our people, hey, don't give a little bit more time, man. Give it a little bit more time. They're gonna wake up in a minute, but they're gonna be too late. Like we always said, the biggest told you so is coming, man. Because the chariot, if they make it through Jacob's trouble, the chariot gonna leave them. Just like the boat left them. Remember the boat left them?
Yeah.
And Noah was out there 100-something years and telling them, warning them. What they do? Did they listen to Noah? Hell no. But when it started raining, then they got it. Like, damn, and then it broke, go catch it, but it was too late. The door done shut, the angel shut the door, and it was all over with, man. The rest was history, man. And the same old thing coming again, but this time gonna be with fire coming. These missiles finna hit this goddamn time. That's how stupid our people, man. Our people out here so goddamn destroyed. It's a man.
The Lord said, don't be in the company of fools,
That's right.
Be aware who you're around. If they ain't talking scripture, they really ain't talking nothing. You gotta be seldom in the company of fools.
Yeah.
And be around wise men.
Come.
And even then, you gotta study to show yourself approved. So you need time for yourself, because really ain't no study going around even when you're kicking in with company who are wise. You're not getting studying done. It's kind of like being around your lady, right? You're not really gonna get no studying done. You gotta separate your company, and you gotta go and do a diligent search to show yourself approved. So you gotta prove yourself. I'm gonna get this real quick, I'll keep bringing this out. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain. So right there, that's exactly what we're talking about. You got to be content, and you got to be with godliness.
That's right.
So that's what's gonna bring great gain. Because the Lord said, great gain is in godliness.
That's right.
So if you think getting stuff and I'm gonna accumulate stuff and get this, the Lord says nothing to make a man rich. But at the same time, He said, don't go and look for it. That's the root of all evil.
That's right.
Right? The love of money.
Right. Not the money, it's the love of money. See, our people get it messed up.
Yup.
It's like, money to rule all evil. No, it's not the money. Yep. It's just how much you love that goddamn money. Because you do anything to get it. Right. Hurt anybody to get it. You don't give a goddamn. You sell your soul. That's what our people do. They sell their soul to get the money.
Yeah.
But then if they really ain't getting nothing, they selling their soul for death. You know, it's death. Hey, like I said, my soul ain't for soul and for sale to the devil. I done sold mine already. How about Shah? I'm voting for him. I want him. I don't want no goddamn hell with money, man. But don't get me wrong, ain't no wrong for like I said, if we want us to get some money, we know how to do it. We ain't gonna be like, I'm happy the money. No, we do what we gotta do and be the same way and keep coming out here pushing the truth like you're supposed to do. But Jake get the money. Jake wanna, how they put all the money up to their ear and throw it up in the air. And and now they top dog now.
That's stupid, because you should be fun in it. In fact, the Lord said money is a strong defense.
That's right.
But chiefly get wisdom.
That's right.
So the wisdom gonna tell you how to operate when you do get money. And like you were saying, it's not the end all be all.
Right.
We always let you guys know that the money, that great riches, first of all, is wisdom, but it was counted for sheep, cattle, land.
Yeah.
It wasn't about this dollar bill that means. Now that makes you accumulate stuff, but at the same time you don't sell your
soul.
Yeah, your soul, your morals, your values. That should be in the Lord first and foremost.
That's right. You want to sell it to somebody, sell it to Yahweh Shah.
Yeah.
That's who you sell it to. That's who you get your life, your soul, everything to Him 100%. He'll take care of you. But like I said, if it's not benefiting Jake right now, Jake, he don't need. What is soul doing? My soul ain't doing nothing for me right now. I was watching this movie where the man got like, he said you saw what's that when those 3 dudes broke out of jail? Those 3 dudes had broke out of jail. I forgot the name of that picture, man. But anyway, the white man gonna say, you sold your soul to the devil? He said he wasn't doing nothing with it anyway. And Jake said that he wasn't doing nothing anyway. You know, for to play the good tour. You know, he said he had to meet the devil out there in Mississippi on the dead end road. You know, in the country, way in the country for to sell his soul, or to play this good tour, to be best good tour player. He said, "What? You sold your soul?" He wasn't doing nothing with it anyway. You know, now he the best, you know, player, but he don't know. You know, he sold his soul. He definitely, he Jake through, man.
I don't know what flick that is. It sounds like a classic.
Yeah, I forgot the name of that flick. You know, it's pretty good too. I had to laugh. I seen it on the wall, but you know, I looked at it again. You know, Jake said he wasn't doing nothing with it. Yeah, Jake said he wasn't doing nothing with it anyway. Jake crazy.
They have zero knowledge on spiritual things.
Yeah.
They got knowledge on carnal, how to be wicked, you know, how to get the come up, what's the latest fad. But they ain't got zero knowledge on with the Lord.
Nope.
You know, the Lord, they said the ox knows his owner and the ass his master's crib, but our people don't consider Yahweh Bashim Yahshua.
That's right. And that's why he's gonna destroy them, you know, soon. But before that, you know, if they make it through Jacob's trouble, you know, cause a bunch of them not even gonna make it through Jacob's trouble. So, you know, but anyway, they got to pay for that though. They definitely got to pay for it.
And the devil coming down with great wrath, as we was talking about earlier. You know, you gotta. There's a couple of scriptures that tell you how to deal with this devil. Agree quickly with your adversary. Ignore the devil and they'll flee.
That's right.
Use the Lord's word to cut them up. You know, remember, this is a spiritual battle in high places. This devil want to get carnal, right?
Yeah.
Like we always put out, we gonna be able to defend ourselves. But you need witnesses. You need all that. You gotta get your phone on record because these devils, man, they operate together.
Oh yeah.
And the world is given in their hand. This Babylon system is operate under them.
Yeah.
Unless you know your prayers going up and all that, and you got witnesses, man, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna turn it on you.
Oh yeah.
And say you the one that did this.
Remember last couple of days ago when we was in front of Walmart, that devil came up tripping.
Yeah, and he want to fight. He want to fight, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, in the spirit, it said, you know, came to me is, hey, ignore him. Because once we ignore him, he was like,
Really got mad though.
yeah, and then he went in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
He went in the middle of the road.
That's after we shut down, man.
We shut down.
The cameras off. They didn't see that part.
Yeah.
You gonna
The
jump in
devil
the
came back.
Yeah.
He came back 3 times. You know, so it came, you know, you gotta know how to operate with these spirits. All they are is spirits, man, in these vessels, and they want to get you carnal.
Yeah.
They want to get you violent and stuff. Hey, man, I serve Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. I don't serve man. I don't serve you. Go kick rocks, you know.
Yeah, see, they do that, but they can blame it on the ministry. On the ministry. So
blame us.
All of them bad, though. They do that. When one of us do something, they look all of them bad like this, you know. But then we got this devil on camera coming up messing with us first, but they don't give a damn, you know. They gonna cut that part off. They just gonna cut the part when you slap inside his goddamn head. They gonna show that part. You know how the news do.
Right.
News not gonna show everything.
Just like that one devil came up to that Jake, you know, not the Jake, the brother prophesying. You know, he was a brother. Yeah, he got the gun.
Yeah. When he whooped on that east side.
Yeah, he had to whoop him. He had to. You know, come to a point where you gotta stop. You gotta. Hey, you pull a gun to the spirit. He had to whoop. You know, he had to whoop. You gotta remember, Moses killed the damn devil. You know, in that time, the Egyptians was damn demons. The Lord said, I've made these vessels for wrath. Pharaoh, I made Pharaoh to come up against me. So, yeah, Esau is the head devil, but he can put the devil on anybody.
That's right.
So you gotta be able to operate smartly, and when it comes to it, you gotta use wisdom. You know, smart as serpent, harmless as the dove. You gotta be ready for anything. You know, just like the Lord said, be ready to give an answer. Always be ready to give a man an answer, you know?
Every question, like,
I'm gonna continue reading, 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Here's the, and it's a scripture, because I didn't even know this was in there. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Which some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
See? The love of money is root of all evil. Not the money itself, the love of money. You know, and our people love money. Jake love money, see? They're supposed to be contempt what you got. Like you said, you didn't bring nothing in here, so when you leave out, you definitely ain't gonna bring nothing out. Right? You definitely ain't gonna be nothing. Like a lot of people got like they're rich now, so when they go to the other life, they're gonna be rich. And they wanna keep their money. They think they can take the money with them. They think in the next life the money gonna put them up high. But that's a goddamn lie. More money you got here, the lower you gonna be.
Yeah, the Lord said you leave your money to it's in Psalms. He said their houses think they'll go on forever. And you end up leaving your money, you think it, you know, and it's predominantly Esau, of course, the wicked, but hey, 2/3 who's trying to collect that bag, man, and the Lord is beautiful because he got a balance. So he said a righteous man leave to his generation, but he not striving and killing and stealing and cheating. Hey, whatever you gather, you know, you're gonna leave it, of course, to your
family.
Yeah, predominantly it's supposed to be your firstborn, you know. Son.
That's right.
Because you know, you teach your son how he's supposed to be and operate. A wise son make his son makes his dad happy at him.
That's right. And like you said, man, our people destroyed though, cause they don't even know that, man. They don't even know that. Look all these rappers and all these movie star basketball players, you know, got money. They don't know money's nothing, man. Like it's about money, it's about the thing, but money, the more money you get, the more wicked you get. He just said you make you wicked too, because you're down to do anything for it. You're down to do anything for the money. You know, like it's like that record said, money. See, our people do anything for that piece of paper, that light piece of paper. You can burn it and be gone. Our people sell they backside, sell they soul, they sell any goddamn thing for
that.
Kill, hell yeah.
In that song they talk about they'll kill, they steal.
Yeah, that's right, they do. I know a bunch of people kill people for money. You know, back in my day, they was killing people for money. You don't supposed to be robbing no goddamn body anyway, but you wanna rob then you kill the dude for the money? Damn. You don't feel funny about that?
Yeah, that's just
$2,000. Yeah, a couple thousand.
All evil are love. They just love it.
Yeah, and they done it cold. They do it not one time. They like I said, this are our people. Our people think, you know, they got a job going out there jacking people. That's their job. They go jack people. That's crazy, man. What's our people destroy? Why they jack people?
Straight
for
wicked.
Money. For money, man. They jack people for the money. The money. They love the money. They got to have it, the money. You know, and they see you with it, they're gonna come take it from you. They'll follow you to the house and, you know, follow you to the store or to the goddamn, you know, anywhere you wanna go. A lot of our people, brother, be in front of a bank, just sitting there, you know, seeing, you know, Jake go to the bank, tell her, come on around. Man, our people destroyed for that dollar. Ain't nothing but a dollar, man. They sold for $1. And they gain to sell their soul right now for $1. You go get all those Jakes and put them together and say, hey man, you know, I get each one of y'all $50,000. Y'all sign this paper that have y'all soul. They wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even think about it.
And that's why we talk about the MARK. it's gonna be a no-brainer to a lot of our people.
Oh yeah,
Just like you brought up earlier, it's like, well, I ain't doing nothing with my soul anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And then on top of that, you get some food. You know, who knows? The craziest thing is during the COVID-19, the damn government was giving away lap dances. That's the craziest shit to hear about.
Yeah, that's wicked.
They gave away cheeseburgers and milkshakes. They gave away damn I think car washes and then they gave away lap dances. It's like, man, they probably give away blunt and bruise. You know what I mean?
I will pass it by, and I bet Jake would double up on it.
Yeah.
Jake will double up on it. Like, okay, yeah, you know, give me double up.
Yeah, man.
I'll be back next week at the next two. You know, that's Jake, man. Like you said, you know, when it's goddamn, when they make it meritorious for our people first, they already making our people getting that digital thing in their hand or their forehead, but they doing it like it's good now. It make you see, make you walk.
I'm gonna restart off.